Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, friends, I want to introduce myself. My name is Khotima. I would like to present about giving and receiving feedback. Okay, friends, check it out. What is feedback? Effective feedback is a way of giving input that can be positive, such as a compliment, negative, such as a corrected measure, or neutral, such as a general observation, but it is always useful to the receiver. It provides recipients with insight or suggestion that contribute to desired outcomes. If you want to give effective feedback, you should aim to be supportive, encouraging, and specific on the direction that needed to change, improve, or continue action and performance. Why is giving and receiving feedback important in the workplace? Giving and receiving feedback in the workplace is important to change behaviors, improve productivity, and evaluate performance. Employees and their managers need to know what they are doing well and areas in which they could do better, so they know what to keep doing or what to change. The idea is to challenge yourself and your colleagues to keep performing at a higher level. Other reasons to give and receive feedback in the workplace include: first, inspiring growth. Employees gain a new perspective when receiving feedback on how their behaviors impact those around them. Second, giving people purpose. Feedback helps people feel useful and valued by reminding them what they do matter. Third, improving employee engagement. According to a study, employers are more likely to get involved in the workplace if they receive feedback at least once a week. And the last, nurturing and solidifying working relationships. Communication channels are open when giving or receiving peer-to-peer feedback, which can help to resolve problems before they become unmanageable. Next, criteria for effective feedback. First, feedback provider is credible in the eyes of the feedback receiver. 2. Feedback provider is trusted by the feedback receiver. 3. Feedback is conveyed with good intention and is sincere. 4. Teaming is appropriate. 5. Feedback is clear and helpful. And the last, there is opportunity for meaningful dialogue. Next, how to give feedback in the workplace. Knowing how to give effective feedback is an important skill for the workplace. Here, how to give effective feedback. First, know your purpose. To keep things positive and constructive, it helps to have a good reason to give feedback. Be aware of the end result you are hoping to achieve and provide feedback from a place of genuine concern, desire to improve or build your knowledge, and commitment to support and watch them grow. Second, focus on behavior and not the person. Feedback should target behaviors and not how someone looks, thinks, who they are already with. It's important to avoid making comments directed at personality, intelligence, or other person identifier, and instead keep the conversation point at the situation needing discussion. Third, focus on how the behavior affected you. The important thing is to only address how you feel or what you like or don't like, and avoid speaking for others or about your opinion and on what their intention might have been. For example, you can let the person know that when they did or said something, it made you feel a certain way. 4. Ask questions. By starting the conversation with asking questions, you invite the other person into the discussion. Asking questions also gives you an opportunity to assess their understanding of the situation and hear their point of view. 5. Be specific. Using specific, detailed examples help the receptor to create a clear understanding of what the situation is and what behaviors they need to change or continue. Also, when you are specific, the conversation focuses on the exact problem or circumstance that needs addressing. 6. Be timely. Feedback is most useful when you give it as soon as possible after a certain behavior occurs. Addressing issues early on offers transparency and gives someone the chance to immediately put in place necessary behaviors to improve effort moving forward. Additionally, issuing timely reinforces positive performance. And the last, be aware of the moment. The best time to deliver feedback is not when emotions are high. It's best to wait for a moment when the receptor is more open to hearing feedback and you are in the right emotional state to give it in a constructive and helpful manner. In the next, how to receive feedback in the workplace. Learning how to receive feedback is just as important as giving feedback to continue your growth within the workplace. It is a skill that you can develop with practice. Here are some ways to achieve constructive feedback. First, ask for feedback often. If you ask for feedback, it eliminates the surprise when you receive it, so you can be more open to using the advice given to learn and improve. Ask open-ended questions from those you trust and who can actually evaluate your work performance. Some appropriate times to ask for feedback might be at the start of new employment and after you complete a project, give a presentation, or attend or host a meeting. Second, be receptive to constructive feedback. Try to use all forms of feedback positively. Think of ways to change your behavior that might lead to better results. If you are unsure of where to start, ask for suggestions. Third, take time to process the feedback. You might need some time to reflect on what you hear before you can make necessary change. Try to listen intently to the feedback given and process it thoroughly by writing it down and using it to create goals. This tactic is also useful in tracking your progress for improvement. 4. Be willing to grow. Think of feedback as an opportunity to grow rather than criticism about your current performance. Growth helps you to improve, advance, and achieve goals. 5. Own your mistake and move forward. Success involves learning from your setback, to acknowledge that you made a mistake, forgive yourself, and decide to try things differently moving forward. The last, be thankful for the feedback. Thanks the person who offer you feedback. You show them you not only listen and understood, but you also accept what they said. Try to share your ideas for improvement when needed to assure them that you really plan to consider their advice and work on implementing change. By voicing your appreciation, you show others that you will welcome feedback and they will be more willing to support you in the future. Example of constructive feedback. There's a method for giving feedback used by many businesses called the Rosenberg non-violence communication method that include the following 4 steps or ideas. The method for giving feedback used by many businesses includes the following 4 steps or ideas. First, observation. This is what I observe and what you observe that does not contribute to the other person's well-being. Second, feeling. This is how I feel and how you feel based on observation. Third, needs. This is what I need and what you need that influence your feeling. And the last, request. The request should be clear and include concrete action without demanding. The truth behind this method is to clearly express how you are without blaming or criticizing, or the empathically receive input about how you are without fearing, blame, or criticism. In practice, it might look like the following. Give feedback. When you come late to meeting, it makes me feel frustrated. I need to feel respect and appreciated as a colleague, and the company needs you to be reliable. Would you be willing to keep a daily calendar to ensure your punctuality to important meetings? Receiving feedback. When I do not ensure that you have the resources needed to complete your tasks, I understand you feel discouraged and it slows your production. You need to have all the necessary tools to do your job well. Would you like me to order you some additional supplies to complete this project? Okay friends, sorry if I have a mistake. Thank you for your good attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.